So there's some funny quirks with these Rickenbacker basses that I found really interesting. Howdy folks, JD here with Pinckney Custom Shop. So what I have today for you is a Rickenbacker, this beautiful red Rickenbacker that is it's a 2015, and the story behind this bass is the original owner bought it and maybe played it once and then just put it in the case, and the guy who bought it found some issues with the wiring. So the issues with the wiring it's a factory defect from what I can see. The holes for the two jacks were drilled too far apart, and these two jacks were shorting out, causing the switches and everything not to work properly. So I got that, I had to remount those holes and make them bigger so that the jacks fit in there nice and smooth. So there's some funny quirks with these Rickenbacker basses that I found really interesting. Overall, they're high-end basses. They cost, upwards of $2,000, 25, those price ranges. And then for vintage, of course, they're way more. And I don't think they've ever changed the design since like the 60s when they first came out. The oddball things about the design is this bridge is made of this really thin pot metal, and there's only two screws holding it in. And then the strings are anchored back here, so there's a lot of pressure coming to the back, and then these things tend to bend up. You can actually see this one doing it. It's sort of like pulling up this way. And then the other thing is this one-piece bridge. It's like a floating bridge, and it tends to flop around. You can get really nice aftermarket bridges, but the problem with those is they don't come with this very cool mute. So this is the cool thing. One of the cool things about this bass is the mute. So when you change the strings, you got to be careful that this bridge ends up in the same position as it was because it'll flop around. The other weird thing is the Rico-Sound, which most people know, most old guys like me know, that what it does is it sends each pickup to a different output. So what you can do is you can do stereo. This pickup goes to one speaker, this one goes to the other one. So for this demo, I've got it wired to my DAW in stereo, and then I'll just pan left and right so you can kind of get an idea of the Rico-Sound. Another little weird quirk about these is the volume controls are down here, bass. They call it bass and treble. It's neck and bridge, but it's labeled bass treble. And then the tone controls are here. So you would think that, I would think that these would be the volume controls and these would be the tone controls. But no, it's volume, tone, tone. And then this, of course, overall it's pretty simple. So what I'll do is I'll just give you a little sound sample and see what it's like. Final thoughts about the Rickenbacker. I love the growly tone you get when you dig in. That's pretty badass. I like the balance. It balances perfectly. It's made of maple, but they're not super heavy. I mean, there's a lot of really good things about the bass. The construction is really good. Rico-Sound is very interesting. I don't know how much I use it live, but in a studio setting it might be interesting. Bridge is crap, but it's got this cool mute on it. This is a little disconcerting. There would normally be a cover, but you know, most people would like to remove the cover. These things are a little sticky. Hey, calm down. These things kind of stick your fingers when they but I think there's supposedly some kind of cover you can put here, aftermarket cover. I think the owner's going to get that. So, pretty cool bass, actually, overall. All right, thanks, guys. And like and subscribe and hit the notification button for the next time I come up with something cool to play for you guys. All right.